So this is the first video that I've ever made on my camera here. I'm giving it a try, so I've never done it. So my iPhone right now is not syncing up with my audio, like the speaking and the lips, they don't align, and I'm trying to research it, but it makes me frustrated. I think that's what stops a lot of us, right, from making content, is like this tech issue, because it's hard enough for us to just get on camera and speak and talk and be ourselves. And you know, it's frustrating when these tech thing comes up. We're like, why is it so hard? And it makes everyone makes it seem so easy, right? But no. So just recording this video and doing a check-in, and yeah. So I'm currently sick right now, and it is the worst. It's the worst because I hate being sick, because when I'm sick, who's gonna do the things that I need to do, right? I already feel pressure when I'm strong and able to do them. Still not able to keep up, but when I'm sick, I can't keep up at all. I haven't been able to go to the gym, and maybe unlike a lot of people when they're sick, like I'm still hungry. Like I've always been a comfort food person, and yeah, you know, food was there for me when no one else wasn't, and it's comforting. And then, you know, I'm stuck in this loop of feeling guilty about eating when I'm not hungry and gaining weight. And yeah, so lately I've definitely been struggling with like my body, and just doing all the right things to try to stay in balance. But I know that, you know, I'm setting my intention to do so. So at the end of the day, it's all you can do. You know, I wake up each day and I try to reset myself, and I try not to beat myself up, and I'm thankful for this vessel, for this soul. Yeah. So what I want to talk about was this feeling that came up yesterday morning. It was kind of like a rehash of old feelings that I had, of feeling like no one or nobody, feeling just, and that I don't belong here. When I was younger, I kind of waited for someone to come get me. I thought that this must be some joke, and I just didn't understand like why life was so hard and so difficult, and no matter what I did, like I could never do anything right. But yeah, it came up so strongly yesterday, and I just wanted to leave this world. And it's not, you know, not like things are terrible, like, or, you know, dramatic, or things going on like they used to, but it's just so hard here on this planet, in this reality. It is so hard. It is so hard. And it just, I guess what makes it the hardest is feeling like it doesn't need to be this hard, and it shouldn't be this hard. And also for the fact that it's like no one else seems to feel this way. And I mean, lately I've come to like the conclusion that I hate thinking like this, because it makes me feel like I think that I'm different, right? But I know that I'm different, but I don't like pointing out that I'm different, or that I'm special, or that any other way. But like, I feel like I feel more deeply than others, right? So I do. I think I do. I mean, who am I to say that I feel or think more deeply than others when I am not other people? I don't know. Especially lately, because I'm by myself a lot. So, I mean, I only have me. So, I mean, if I'm the baseline, then how am I supposed to compare myself to others? But yeah, I've been trying to put myself out there more, like I always do, you know, going through my cycles of being social. And, you know, it's not the worst, it's not the best, but still trying to be myself. And yeah, I find it so difficult. It just shouldn't be, right? So, but keep trying to replant myself and be grounded in my purpose of why I came here, and integrate these higher aspects of myself. And I still not meditating though. I'm not meditating, you know, intentionally. I often try to clear my mind, but I'm just so addicted to processing thoughts and ideas and thinking and all the such. But this week I am not feeling well. I've been under the weather. Did I talk about that already? I can't remember, but let's just say I did. And so, I don't know, I guess maybe when I'm under the weather, it brings about these, like, kind of lower level thoughts. And not that the lower level is bad, because, you know, they exist and they're a part of you and I and we. But, just feeling those feelings that I haven't felt in a while and, like, thinking back to them. And thank goodness I have my therapy session tomorrow, which, I always hate, I have it once a week, and I always hate having to decide if I want to talk about what's presently going on or kind of like diving into my past experiences, right? I mean, they're both helpful, but I tend to talk about the now because it's like, what do you have going on? And I'm like, well, but I'd really like to start doing some inner child healing and processing and trying to, kind of revisit those timelines and kind of have a relationship with my younger and past selves, and so that I can start to, integrate those things, and then not to change the past. I mean, you obviously can't go back. I mean, I remember so many times I would just be so depressed wanting to change the past. I wish I didn't say that. I wish I didn't do that. I wish I didn't go there. I wish I did go there. All these things. But I think that revisiting our younger selves and just giving them comfort, companionship, understanding, understanding, overstanding, just connecting with those younger past versions, even if it is through visualization, can be a powerful practice. I can't tell you because I haven't done it yet, but hopefully I can do that and make an update video. But yeah, still having those intense feelings that I don't belong here, and I'd like to find a way to somehow transmute that to I don't belong here because of like my cosmic nature. I've been having, I don't know if I talked about, who knows what I say or talk about, but just that there's this idea about being like, a starseed, and me specifically relating to being a hybrid and having like alien DNA. I've only talked about that to my partner, and a lot of things I say, he tries to listen, but he doesn't quite understand, and that's okay. And so, but the loneliness, still continues, because as I meet people, I want to have relationships and go deep, and it never seems to work out. And it's always me questioning. I'm like, am I not good enough? Like, so someone finally comes along, and it's someone that I think that maybe I can relate to, and it just doesn't work out. And I always feel rejected, and I always make it about me, like I'm not good enough, or I'm not this, I'm not that enough. But if it's not a match, it's not a match, right? Like, and I continue to be patient and wait for someone who wants to, go deep with me and talk about these things and explore, and not be like weird or competitive or like odd, So every time I feel rejection, I try to just kind of circle back around and dive deeper into my work, which is so hard because, I have my 3D life, my regular job, keeping up with housework and all these things. Even my health. Health is a struggle. Health and, making sure that my vessel is optimum. Basically, I would say, not being overweight. My weight has always been a struggle, so just going through that now, but just trying to feed my body nourishing foods and be there for myself in these times, and see that everybody is on their journey. And so this week I'm working on processing those topics of feeling like I don't belong, and So that's all for now.